In 1945, a Japanese man experienced something that should be impossible. He survived not one, but two nuclear bomb explosions. His name was Tsutomu Yamaguchi, and this is his unbelievable true story that history almost forgot. August 6, 1945, Tsutomu Yamaguchi was a 29-year-old engineer working in Hiroshima. He was designing ships for Mitsubishi. This was supposed to be his last day in the city before returning home. That morning, he was walking to the train station when he forgot something important at his office, his personal seal. He turned back to get it. This small decision saved his life and changed it forever. At exactly 8:15 a.m., Yamaguchi heard a plane overhead. He looked up and saw two parachutes falling from a B-29 bomber. Then the sky turned white. The atomic bomb, called Little Boy, exploded 2,000 feet above Hiroshima. The temperature reached 7,000 degrees Fahrenheit. 70,000 people died instantly. Yamaguchi was thrown into a potato field. The blast burned the left side of his face. His eardrums burst. He was temporarily blinded. When he could see again, the city had vanished. Buildings were gone. The landscape looked like another planet. He was badly hurt, but alive. And he had only one thought: get home to his wife and baby son. Despite severe burns and radiation sickness, Yamaguchi found a train that still worked. The journey normally took a few hours. This time it took all night and into the next day. On August 8th, he finally arrived in Nagasaki, his hometown, 180 miles away. His wife barely recognized him. His face was swollen and burned. She spent the night treating his wounds while he told her what he'd seen. She couldn't believe his story. One bomb destroying an entire city? It seemed impossible. The next morning, despite his injuries, Yamaguchi went to work. He needed to report what happened in Hiroshima. August 9th, 1945, 11 a.m. Yamaguchi was in his office, bandaged and burned. He was telling his supervisor about the Hiroshima bomb. His boss didn't believe him. "No single bomb could destroy a whole city," he said. "You must be confused." At exactly 11:02 a.m., the room filled with blinding white light. Again, a second atomic bomb, Fat Man, had been dropped on Nagasaki. Yamaguchi was less than 2 miles from the explosion. For the second time in 3 days, he experienced a nuclear blast. This time he knew exactly what it was. The same white flash, the same unbearable heat, the same thunder of destruction. The office building protected him from the worst of the blast. He survived. 74,000 people died in Nagasaki. Yamaguchi, already injured from the first bomb, crawled from the wreckage and found his way home. Miraculously, his wife and infant son had survived in a shelter. The odds of surviving one atomic bomb were already incredibly small. The odds of being in two cities when atomic bombs fell and surviving both? Mathematically almost impossible. But Yamaguchi beat those odds. The radiation made him violently sick. His hair fell out. His wounds became infected, but slowly he recovered. For 60 years, Yamaguchi barely spoke about what happened. In Japan, atomic bomb survivors faced discrimination. Many couldn't find jobs or get married because people feared radiation. So Yamaguchi stayed quiet. He went back to work at Mitsubishi. He raised his children. He lived a normal life on the outside. But the bombs haunted him. Nightmares. Memories of the people calling for water. The shadows burned into walls where people used to stand. Decades passed. The world moved on. His story was almost forgotten. In 2006, at age 90, Yamaguchi finally decided to tell his story publicly. He wanted the world to know what nuclear weapons really do. He said, "I don't want this to happen to anyone else. I've seen hell on earth twice. These weapons must never be used again." In 2009, the Japanese government officially recognized him as a double hibakusha, a survivor of both atomic bombs. He was the only person ever given this recognition. He was 93 years old. Yamaguchi spent his final years speaking to students, diplomats, and reporters. He became a voice for nuclear disarmament. Tsutomu Yamaguchi died on January 4, 2010, at age 93. He lived 65 years beyond the bombings that should have killed him twice. His story is rarely taught in schools. Most people have never heard his name, but he stands as proof of something important: the incredible resilience of the human spirit and the terrible power of nuclear weapons. He survived the impossible, not to be famous, but to carry a message that nuclear war destroys not just lives, but entire worlds. And no one should ever witness that world again. Tsutomu Yamaguchi, the man who survived 2 nuclear bombs. If you found this story as incredible as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more untold stories from history. Leave a comment below